Today is April 13th, 2023. This is the Blockchain Journal podcast. I'm David Berlin, and with me today in New York City at the NFT New York City conference is Ramkumar Subramaniam. He is the co-founder and he's also the CEO of a company called GuardianLink. You guys are based in India, but you have a global footprint and you are working with a variety of very big brands to do what?
So we work with these brands to help them launch NFTs. This is right from the ideation to creation of those NFTs and help them market them as well. So basically we are moving the brands who are in Web 2 right now to Web 3.
So what are the brands that you guys are working with right now?
Pepsi is one of the brands that we work with. We have worked with Cadbury's, we have worked with LA Times, we have worked with the entire Mondelez group and a couple of other brands as well.
Mondelez, that's Cadbury.
Cadbury's parent company. Yeah.
And what are the other brands that are in the Mondelez group that you are working with?
Chips More and a couple of other brands inside Mondelez.
All right, so let's talk about some of the different implementations you're working on with those brands.
Yeah.
Let's start with maybe, which one do you want to start with? What one do you like best?
So I'll tell you what we did with Cadbury's. So for Cadbury's, we went ahead and provided a charity-based NFT where kids' artwork was converted as NFTs, and we sold them in our marketplace, also in another launchpad. So you go ahead and buy that NFT, and whatever money that is collected goes back to the charity for poor kids, for their education.
All of the money that's collected?
All of the money is collected.
That's amazing. So very altruistic effort there.
Yeah, thank you. And we also did something with Pepsi. With Pepsi, was not a charitable thing. It was more on just promoting the brand Black Pepsi.
What is Black Pepsi? I'm not even familiar with that.
Black Pepsi is sort of like a sugar-free drink of Pepsi, right? So they went ahead and dropped 7 NFTs. They partnered with an artist and created these NFTs, and they did a campaign around the concept of Black Pepsi, and asked people to create videos and stuff and post on social media. I believe it gathered about 1.1 billion views, and 7 different videos were chosen, and all of the creators were given out these NFTs.
At the end of the day, how did that benefit the Pepsi brand?
Reach, right? Good PR saying that Pepsi's got into NFTs and stuff, and they're adopting Web3. Again, every other brand out there want to make sure they sound cool for the next generation, right? Because that's the next buying power. And they want to make sure that they are around the space that the next generation loves. So when you're talking about NFTs, Metaverse, they're going to attract that crowd. So that's one of the reasons Pepsi want to do this. They got the PR for it. They got the branding for it. Another one, they want to do a campaign around the Black NFT, and this was one of those campaigns.
You also run a site, marketplace, where these NFTs are available, and that is?
It's called Jump.trade. It's an NFT marketplace. We have these NFTs available there. Apart from that, gaming NFTs that are available. We have about 120,000 active traders who are trading in this marketplace.
And I understand that it's the largest NFT marketplace in Asia, is that right?
One of the largest in Asia and the largest in Polygon right now.
Okay, so are all of your projects on Polygon?
All of us Polygon, almost every other project are on Polygon, yes.
And what was the reasoning for choosing Polygon versus all of the other chains?
The cost is obviously very low, and we have very good technical support from them, and they're also from India, so we support them.
Okay. The other services you provide, like if you look at Jump.trade, right? Yeah. I see that there's also some metaverse stuff going on. Yeah. You guys have some sort of virtual cricket game, something like that. It's kind of cool, but is that something that your experience in that area you bring to these enterprise brands? Because right now they're just doing with NFTs, but maybe at some point in the future, based on your experience building some sort of immersive metaverse type experience, that will be something that those big brands will have an interest in and will do something with?
Yeah, so Pepsi is buying a land in our Metaverse game, and they're building like an experience center inside that. And there are a couple of other brands that are coming on board. And the reason they want to do that, again, is they want to be part of the Gen Z crowd, and they want to create experiences in gaming and other. They've seen what happened with Roblox and Fortnite and all that, right? So they want to make sure that they have those kind of experiences for their brand. And Apart from that, we work with various firms as well, enterprise firms like ThoughtWorks and all of that, and they've also built their experience centers over here. So yeah, so the idea is to create cool experiences for brands inside a metaverse, and this metaverse will have multiple games. One of them is the racing game, and there is a cricket game that we are ordering.
Will the people who purchased NFTs, like from Pepsi, if Pepsi buys a land in your metaverse, will they be able to exchange digital assets like the NFTs they purchased or other forms of digital assets?
That's actually a good idea. We've not thought about that, but that is something we'll be working on in the future. So right now it will be more on branding and experiences. Later on we'll bring in small like mini games inside Pepsi Center. So like small games that you can experience about Pepsi, and then you can get coupons or you can get like Pepsi NFT or some other rewards from the Pepsi ecosystem. All that will be done.
What's the LA Times doing with NFTs?
So for LA Times, that was done last year, during the last year's Super Bowl. We went ahead and created Super Bowl-based NFTs. These are the artworks that was created, and it was sold as NFT drop. And we provide their launchpad, the ideation, and the marketing of that.
And now you guys are based in India.
Yeah.
How was it that you managed to close business with an American company like the LA Times, Pepsi, or any of the other companies for that matter?
So the dev team is based out of India because India is a development powerhouse. But our business team and our like myself, we are all always traveling, right? We go to events and we meet people, and I'm always traveling between India, US, Singapore. So that's how, yeah.
Okay, well, Ramkumar Subramaniam, CEO, co-founder of GuardianLink, thanks very much for joining us on the Blockchain Journal podcast.
Thanks a lot for the time, and it was great here, and good to meet you as well.